Hello and welcome to one of my beer reviews. Okay, tonight I'm going to be reviewing a beer which I haven't had before by a brewery which I'm very familiar with, and I think it's fair to say that pretty much everyone that works at the brewery are friends of mine. So yeah, I'm certainly very closely affiliated to them, and yeah, I often help out there when they've got events on and stuff. I sort of volunteer to work behind the bar, so yeah, I know them well. Basically, it's this. It is the new beer which came out very recently called Caravan of Love, and it's by, of course, the Phantom Brewing Co. Based in Reading Town Centre. And this is the All Equinox IPA, coming in at 6% in a 440ml can. Now, Equinox hops, okay, they've been around for about 6 or 7 years. They were originally called Equinox when they first came out, but for obvious reasons, the trademark, they had issues with it, so therefore they changed the name to Equinox. Comes from a fantastic place in Washington State, America, on the West Coast, the Yakima Valley, which so many fantastic American hops come from. And Equinox, it's very, very good for making West Coast IPAs because it's got a nice sort of bitterness to it, like a very sort of distinct sort of grapefruity, lemony sort of flavour. So it's not the sort of hop you'd use in the NEPA, a New England IPA. You know, you'd be looking at using probably more Citra, Amarillo, Eldorado sort of hops. Certainly not Equinox. So it's very, very good for doing West Coast IPA. So yeah. So in essence, this is what this is going to be. Now, I'll be honest. West Coast IPAs are probably not my favourite. I do prefer a NEPA to a West Coast. But I have had some good West Coast IPAs recently, and one which does stick in my mind was one I had from another local brewery to me in Finch Hampstead, Elusive. They did a beer called Oregon Trail, which is probably one of the best West Coast IPAs I think I've ever had, in fairness. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so hopefully this is going to be very similar. The Caravan of Love, the All Equinox IPA. All right, well, let's get it open and let's see what happens. Yeah, I'll be honest, Equinox, not my favourite hop, but yeah, let's give it a go. Okay, that's pouring. It's good carbonation. It's a nice sort of dark blonde. Yeah, that's the right sort of colour for an IPA, certainly. Great carbonation. We've got basically a two-finger head going on there. And yeah, that's a lovely colour, isn't it? Definitely looks like an IPA, that. All good. Great carbonation. Yeah, that's looking really dank as well, isn't it? You're not going to be able to see through that very easily. All right, well, let's go with the nose. Getting a massive, massive hit on the hops. Yeah, really big. Right there. Very, very distinct. Yeah, you're getting those sort of citrusy, grapefruity sort of aroma. It's definitely coming through as well, which you'd expect to get from an Equinox. Yeah, smells spot on. Right, let's go in with the taste. Cheers. Oh, that's a proper West Coast. It's got that real bitterness on the finish as well. It's got quite an earthiness to it as well, and the flavour. You're getting the lemons, getting the grapefruit, and then just on the aftertaste, is a real distinct bitterness, which is exactly what you should be getting from a West Coast IPA. That's great. That's really, really great. Ooh, yeah, I do like that. This is superb. Absolutely superb. Yeah, if you like your West Coasts, I mean, as I did say, I'm more of a sort of New England IPA because I quite like I'm more into like the sort of softer, juicier sort of flavours in an IPA. But if you're more, if bitterness is more your thing, you'll love this. This is really good. Very, very, very impressed indeed. Gosh. Yeah. Would I drink it again? Yeah, definitely would. Yeah. If I fancied a West Coast IPA and this was on tap, then yeah, 100%. So what would I give? Phantom Brewing Co.'s Caravan of Love, the All Equinox IPA, coming in at 6% in a 4 ml can. 440 ml can, even get my words out. it's an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 beer. It's really, really good. It's an absolute cracker. And as I've said already, if West Coast IPAs are your thing, you can't go far wrong with that. It really is good. Anyway, thanks for listening. All the best. Cheers. Goodbye.